Ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking of time. It's time to retire the dated intro of introducing myself as the Lone Warrior. But yeah, it's still too good. So I'm going to still sneak it in from time to time. However, uh, it doesn't feel appropriate to introduce the new champion of the world until I win a tournament in Tekken. Still loving the music intro here by KUWAGO, so this is going to stay at least for quite some time. There we go. It's time to lower the volume of the music and begin with the rants. So anyway, I do have 2 months of stories worth of uh, 2 months worth of stories to tell you guys in this episode. Well, honestly, I feel a bit tired. Tried to rest, trying to put this as a rest day, and so far it's been not so great. I was almost going to sleep for sleep straight with regards to I was going to take a power nap before I do the podcast, but I felt like just a few, maybe if I slept more, just a few minutes, it would have been straight into morning. Once I opened my eyes again, that tired, and for the past 2 months since I didn't do an episode in February, I've been busy with work. Along with that, preparation for Tekken tournaments, which is also fine. I've recently finished a top 8 in a single elims format, so that's good. I've also recently participated in IESF qualifiers in Cebu. Um, I made use of the time there to at least play for quite some time. It was nice. Uh, Happened to catch up with a few people here and there, play Tekken. Enjoy the show, since you get to be a spectator as well as a player when you join these events. Other things that I've been preoccupied in doing is actually quite a lot of reading. I've been making use of my Amazon Kindle, and one of the books that I do recommend for people who just want to improve is Gendernomics by Carl. You can search it on Amazon Kindle. There's another one. I think it's a two-parter. The one that I do recommend is the first part, Gendernomics. It explains how, at least in the intersexual marketplace, how you can compete. There's supply and demand, even when it's relating to having or looking for a proper mate. So that's nice. It's a good read. It's not that long as well. I happened to finish that before at the end of the month of the February. So uh I still go back at it from time to time. It's one of my favorite reads. And after you read Gendernomics, you can go ahead and do Building Value. Read the second book, as it supplements parts of the first book by Carl, which, well, along with business tactics that you can apply, such as strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, the SWOT analysis. There's a well, I do have to open the Gendernomics in my Kindle in order for me to know that. But well, I'm just gonna go just say that for SWOT analysis, it supplements the first part of the book. How would you do a SWOT analysis in terms of your value as a person or as a man or as an individual? Specifically, what is your value to society as a sexual partner or as a family member? Things like that. It really gives you an introspective on not only where you can start but also where you can end up. it's nice to have at least a book that shows you that you have this benchmark where you have to start where your floor is, where your ceiling would be at. You can measure it. Well, that's for gendernomics as well. But I'm still, my voice is a bit raspy. Again, I just woke up from a power nap that I felt like it would have been a straight 8 hours sleep. Aside from being busy at work, I've been doing a gym routine. I'm trying to aim at least 3 times a week, which is going so far so good. But it annoys me when sometimes the company, or well, it's not really the company, rather than the administrator of the building, changes policies on what and what cannot stay on the locker areas, things like that. I can't bring my gym stuff or my gym clothes to the office. There's no space. And what's supposed to be a decent time to work out becomes a more troublesome time to work out now. There's that. From night shift as well, one of my better shifts to adjust to. I've adjusted to morning shift this past month until now. Oh, there's a noise. But regardless, I'm still keeping up. So, uh, no harm, no foul there. I've been training new hires from the end of February up until now. They're going to be finished right around next month by April. So I'm hoping that I get some more time to play Tekken at least by that time. I'm still trying to absorb everything I can learn here in this experience. It's been wonderful, even though the salary hasn't increased, which is a downer, I admit. But there are other ways on how I can get at least some extra cash. So there's that. Shoutouts to No Meat, by the way. I hope by the time that this is saved in the replay, it's not too soft with regards to my voice. I'm just preventing. There's the noise again. I'm just preventing myself in being loud. What else? What else? Well, it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. I guess that has been the, what do you call this? That has been the 2 months accumulated experience. However, other things that I'm trying to aim at would be trying to check if I can have a work from home setup again, if the pay doesn't get higher soon. But I think about it, I'm still happy with what I have now. I'm still trying to at least learn, if not adjust. Another thing would be, well, there hasn't been much left to say when it comes to socializing in the office. It's been great. However, there are times where I myself am confused. I've read the Gendernomics book, and I am enjoying some of the effects of what the book has taught me, the wisdom it's given me, like going to a gym and having a routine, being better physically. It is a big net positive when it comes to socializing. People treat you better. People, at the very least, don't uh don't introduce themselves to you as a nuisance. I'm not sure if that's the right way to phrase it. However, it's such a pleasure to socialize people in the office. Well, once I build this routine, so there's that. And what else? Well, technically, I tried to skip my gym day for today, but Situation would be, since I can't bring my gym clothes to the office in a backpack, since my backpack is too big for a locker, well, I just have to make do and go home. Then go work out at the gym nearby. It is a hassle, which is sad. However, it's what has to be adjusted. Hmm. Trying to think of what else has happened here. Not so much on the negative side. However, I'm trying to accept the fact now that work is work, and no matter how much preparation I've done, there's still problems that arise that I'm not ready. So I'm just gonna let things be. At least I'm not worried too much about the future. Pre-preparation would be fine. However, I have to accept some things are just not meant to be pre-prepared and are just to be handled once the time arrives. So trying to take a step back when it comes to work intensity, trying to enjoy my time with the new hires as well. Um, I worry too much on that end that I'm not connected with my new hires. However, I have faith that they'll do good in their work. And I guess I'm hoping that they do good because this is what I'm hedging my bets on. Even if they don't see that I have a connection with them, at least they know what the process of uh, the work, and they understand the nature of the work, they understand the who's who, they understand on what to do before they are endorsed to a floor manager, to a support, things like that. And of course, teachings that can help them improve their career wise in our company. I've also I also had the chance to be uh, reunited with my old office mates again with a birthday celebration from our old boss. Good times. It was nice to catch up. And this happened just recently. That's why, yeah, I feel a bit tired. But hey, it's nice to talk to people that you've spent time with, worked with, and all that. And I guess that's it. I guess that's it, really. I don't really have much to say, even with the 2 months, or I've said all that I can say with regards to the 2 months built experience. It's been it's been a hectic month, a hectic 2 months, and the primary focus right now is to finish the gym payments at least before June or before the end of the year. By June, I will have had finished my gym payments so I can continue all throughout the year 3 times a week. I'm aiming for that. Uh, I'm hoping that this trend can continue. So that would be for next month. So that would be it from me. Let's play the outro music or continue with KUWAGO. So let's start. This has been the Lone Warrior Podcast. It's a short episode, but it should be a nice treat for you guys. So take care. You have a wonderful time now.